Hi, my name is Jalen Porter. I'm a graduating senior legal communications major, sports administration minor from Baltimore, Maryland. And today I'm going to be talking to you about my personal reflection. And what I decided to write about was my spring 2015 alternative spring break experience in Ferguson, Missouri. As I just mentioned, I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, so going to Ferguson, Missouri was probably the last place on my list just because it's so far. And I think before the incident with Michael Brown, nobody had really heard of Ferguson, Missouri. Similar to my hometown, not too many famous people or have come out of the city, and it's not really a touristy town, so people aren't like, hey, I like to go to Ferguson, Missouri for a trip. But I think that after my trip, I can firmly say that it changed my outlook on life, and those kids really touched my heart. But really, through this class and this course, I realized that mindfulness, supportiveness, and openness were three things that I had to carry with myself along my journey. Um, and I realized also that the way you communicate, interact, and it influences directly what type of long-term relationship that you're going to have with these people. So whether it was the people in the community or whether it was the kids in the detention center or the kids in the high school. And I think that what I learned directly impacted not only myself, the students, but also their teachers. I think that had those teachers kept those three things in mind that I just mentioned, they would have more of an impact on their students than they could even imagine. And I think that the experience was just something that I needed at the time. I was 19 years old, so that was something that really hit home for myself, coming from Baltimore, Maryland, and then just having a younger brother who was 15 at the time. And just speaking with those students who, I saw myself in them, although they didn't necessarily see me in them and weren't able to directly relate necessarily because they thought that, I was this student at Howard University who had been so successful. I really think that the interpersonal relationship that I cultivated with them lasted and will continue to last a lifetime. So I recommend everyone take an alternative spring break experience and trip, and I loved it.